Imagine standing before the throne of a king, surrounded by the opulence and grandeur of the palace. But as you gaze upon the monarch's face, you sense a deeper gravity, a sense of mortality and eternity. For this is a king who has ruled with wisdom, power, and authority, but now stands on the brink of eternity. Throughout history, countless kings have left behind legacies that shaped nations, empires, and even the course of human civilization. But it is their final words that offer a glimpse into their souls, revealing the depth of their faith, their wisdom, and their humility. From the ancient kingdoms of Europe to the farthest reaches of Christendom, these kings left behind words that echo across the centuries, reminding us of the importance of faith, courage, and wisdom in the face of mortality. So let us listen to their final words, and let their stories inspire us to live our own lives with purpose, conviction, and devotion. Welcome to Memento Solis, where we explore the fascinating stories and legacies of Christian history. In this video, we'll be counting down the last words of 10 Christian kings who left behind powerful quotes that still resonate today. So sit back, relax, and let's dive in. 10. I go the way of all the earth. Be strong, therefore, and prove yourself a man. King David, 1040 to 970 BCE, was the second king of the United Kingdom of Israel, according to the Hebrew Bible. He is considered one of the most important figures in Jewish history, and is also revered in Christianity as a saint. David was a young shepherd who became a skilled musician, warrior, and leader. According to the biblical account, he was chosen by God to succeed King Saul as king of Israel. Samuel 16:13. David's reign is often referred to as the Golden Age of Israel, during which he united the tribes of Israel, defeated their enemies, and established Jerusalem as the capital. 9. Forward to victory or death. King Charles XII of Sweden, 1682 to 1718, was the King of Sweden from 1697 until his death in 1718. He was the son of King Charles XI of Sweden and Queen Ulrika Eleonora of Denmark. Charles XII is often referred to as the Lion of the North, due to his military prowess and his numerous battles against the armies of Poland, Russia, and Denmark. He is considered one of the greatest military leaders in Swedish history. 8. Lord, into thy hands I commend my spirit. Charlemagne 741 to 814 CE was the king of the Franks from 768 until his death in 814. He is considered one of the most important figures in medieval European history, and his reign is often referred to as the Carolingian Renaissance. Charlemagne's early life was marked by the influence of his mother, who was a devout Christian and instilled in him a strong sense of piety. Charlemagne became king of the Franks in 768 after the death of his father. He spent the early years of his reign consolidating power and expanding his territories. He conquered numerous regions, including Aquitaine, Septimania, and Bavaria, and established a vast empire that stretched from modern-day France and Germany to Italy and beyond. 7. Weep not, I shall not die but live, and as I leave the land of the dying, I trust to see the blessings of the Lord in the land of the living. King Edward the Confessor, 1003 to 1066, was the King of England from 1042 until his death in 1066. He was a member of the House of Wessex and the last Anglo-Saxon king of England before the Norman conquest. Edward became king after the death of his half-brother, King Harthacnut, in 1042. He was crowned on April 3, 1043, and ruled England for over 24 years. During his reign, Edward focused on improving the country's infrastructure, including building churches, roads, and bridges. He also strengthened the English navy and promoted trade and commerce. 6. I go from a corruptible to an incorruptible crown. King Charles I, 1600 to 1649, was the King of England, Scotland, and Ireland from 1625 until his execution in 1649. He was a member of the House of Stuart and the second son of King James VI of Scotland and I of England. Charles succeeded his father as king in 1625 and married Henrietta Maria, the daughter of King Henry IV of France. He was known for his strong Catholic sympathies, which led to conflict with Parliament and the English people. 5. I die innocent of all the crimes laid to my charge. I pardon those who have occasioned my death, and I pray that my blood may never be visited on France. King Edward the Confessor 1003 to 1066 was the King of England from 1042 until his death in 1066. He was a member of the House of Wessex and the last Anglo-Saxon king of England before the Norman conquest. 4. I die like a good Catholic, in faith and obedience to the Holy Roman Church. King Philip II of Spain, 1527 to 1598, was the King of Spain from 1556 until his death in 1598. He was born on May 21, 1527, in Valladolid, Spain, to King Charles V and Isabella of Portugal. Philip II is often referred to as Philip the Prudent or Philip the Catholic. Philip II succeeded his father as King of Spain in 1556 and became one of the most powerful monarchs in European history. He ruled over a vast empire that included Spain, Portugal, the Netherlands, Italy, and parts of Central and South America. 3. Now I shall truly be at rest with my ancestors. Emperor Constantine the Great, 272 to 337 CE, was a Roman emperor who ruled from 306 to 337 CE and is considered one of the most important figures in Christian history. He was born in Nisus, Mesha, modern-day Niš, Serbia, to a Roman family of Greek descent. Constantine was raised in a military family and was educated in Greek and Latin. 2. I trust in God's mercy. King Canute the Great 995 to 1035 was a Danish king who ruled over England, Denmark, and Norway from 1016 to 1035. He was a member of the House of Nitlinga and is considered one of the most important figures in Scandinavian history. His father was Sweyn Forkbeard, a Viking warrior and king of Denmark. Canute's mother was Gunhilda, a German princess. 1. My son, I die with the sure hope of seeing you again. King Ferdinand III of Castile 1199 to 1252 was a king of the Kingdom of Castile and Leon from 1217 until his death. He is often referred to as Ferdinand the Holy because of his strong support for the Catholic Church and his military campaigns to reconquer the Iberian Peninsula from the Moors. Ferdinand III ascended to the throne after his father's death in 1217. He quickly began to focus on reconquering the territories lost to the Moors, who had occupied much of the Iberian Peninsula since the 8th century. As we conclude this journey through the last words of Christian kings, we're reminded that even in the face of mortality, these leaders left behind legacies that continue to inspire and motivate us today. May their words challenge you to live with purpose, courage, and faith. May their stories remind you that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more historical content and inspiring stories. And if you'd like to explore more quotes and stories from various leaders, check out our videos on the channel.